another video today. Tonight I'm going to talk about something that I feel kind of goes hand in hand with depression, something that's a bit more close to home, and that's, insecurity. And I feel like, it's not just myself, I've kind of read up on it a bit, and I've seen that a lot of people who suffer from depression also have, deep insecurities, whether it be about themselves, the position they're in, the job they're in, or, how they feel they look, how they value themselves. And obviously I don't know everybody here who's watching, and I don't know why that you potentially feel the way you do about yourself, but just to give you a bit of insight into myself, I know that I'm a very insecure person myself. I know that probably started quite early, not to be the old cliche, but I got bullied in school a bit for being too skinny, and that kind of knocked my confidence for quite some time. And then after that, even after I got kind of over the feeling that I was too skinny and things like that, it kind of went into feeling that I maybe wasn't as good as everybody around myself. It was one of those things, nothing really triggered why I felt that way, but I always just felt that I was lacking in some way. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I feel like to really combat it, you have to really sit and think about why you feel that way. Is there evidence, for you to feel that way? Obviously when I was young, yeah, I was skinny, but obviously that's no excuse for anybody to pick on anybody. But as I was saying, yeah, it's more about changing the way you think about yourself. So what I want you all to do is think about an insecurity that you have. Think about, is there any reason for you to feel that way? And if there is a reason for you to feel that way, what can you do to change it? Like for me, I kind of struggled most of my life with feeling too skinny. So what did I do? I started eating more and started going to the gym. Obviously I'm still a work in progress, there's a long way to go, but I'm definitely in a better position than I was before. So it's a similar sort of thing I'm wanting to kind of tell to you guys. If you do have an insecurity, or if you're too scared to try and better yourself because you're afraid of, say, people making fun of you or anything like that. I know it sounds harsh, but the reality is, if people are making fun of you right now, they're going to make fun of you whether you stay the same. And you know what, haters, I hate to use the line haters are going to hate, but if they're going to make fun of you now, they're probably going to make fun of you anyway. So you may as well start doing what needs to be done to get yourself either mentally or physically to where you want to be. So whether that be, you feel like you're a bit too heavy and you get bullied for maybe carrying a bit of extra weight, if they're going to make fun of you anyway, you may as well, what would change that for you? Potentially losing that weight. So if they're going to make fun of you anyway, you may as well go to the gym, or change your diet, try and work on that. But I know it sounds really cliche to say it, but everybody, you're all special in your own way. And I also think something that a lot of people need to focus on is not comparing yourself to other people. It's quite easy. Like, I still do it. Like, I'm definitely not perfect. I still go to the gym, see other people and go, oh, I wish I was in that shape. But what you have to understand is you're maybe comparing yourself, a couple of months into hard training to somebody who's been training for, 5 years, so you need to understand where you are in your journey, and knowing that once, as long as you put one foot in front of the other and keep moving forward, you're going to constantly improve yourself, and you're going to constantly get better. So I guess before I leave you, what my challenge is for you to start challenging your negative thoughts. If you're having negative thoughts about yourself or the position you're in, what I want you to do is get a page, put it in just a little cross format on one point. Pick the topic or the main insecurity in your life, whether that be looks, whether that be, I don't know, finances, jobs, whatever. And what I want you to do is start writing a list of things that you can do to change that. So for example, for me, obviously I still don't feel like, I'm still not the shape I want to be at. So my list of things that I can do to change that is to eat better, train more, but also what I really want you to think about is stop seeking validation from other people. And what I mean by that is stop looking for other people, like their opinion on how you look, their opinion on what you are or what you do. Because at the end of the day, you know, unless you feel comfortable in your own skin, you're never going to feel, you know, no matter what anybody else says, it's not really going to make a difference to you. So that's what I really want you to focus on, okay? Take it easy, guys.